Okay, so now we're going to check the second wash. It's looking good. Go ahead and set this to drain. Draining. The water's a little bit dirty. I did one swish on this as well. That mesh bag, I like to put it in the mesh bag simply because it helps keep all the fiber together in a compact method, but still able to move, and it protects it from felting. And I do it whether I hand wash or I tub wash. So let's go ahead and put this in the extractor again. Even it out again. Put our little level. Kind of give it a gentle smush. Protective door. Close the top. It's still on drain. Get that glare out. Turn the timer on. Drain. And I don't know if you can hear that, but it drains pretty quickly. And it stops dripping pretty fast as well. So that's it. Now we'll set it to take in water for the rinse. Turn off the spin. And this protective door, if I were to open this door, it would come to an abrupt stop. So it's really good mechanism to keep anybody's hands or fingers from getting hurt with this. But as with any machinery, keep children away or at least supervised. I only say that because you'd be surprised. Okay, now let's get our hose from the drain. Now this little hose, I pulled it out of there and it just conveniently hooks right there. And because this is a gravity drain, the hose has to be lower than the washing machine. That's how it drains. If you were to have it up high, this will always have to be below it in some form. Alright, set this back to gentle or soft as it says on here. Get the water. My assistant will go ahead and take the hose off. We don't want cold water going in there. Run the hot water, please. It's my assistant, my daughter, my youngest. Turn it up. And feel for it to get hot. Once it starts getting hot, you can put the hose back on.
Gently, right?
Mm-hmm. Get it on there. There we go. Now, I'm going to get some vinegar. And the reason I get white vinegar is not only does it soften, but it also will grab any of the extra soap that is in the water, in the fleece, and it'll suspend it and pull it away from the fleece. But it also helps to give the fleece back a more balanced pH. If you were using something harsher, like maybe Dawn that a lot of people like to use, which I used for a long time, no knocking Dawn, it does a good job. The one thing I did learn was after I finished washing with Dawn was to put a little bit of vinegar in the rinse water, just to make sure that my pH balance came back to my fleece and it was truly rinsed out clean and soft. So that also adds some bloom. So let's get this into the rinse. Again, being careful not to put my fleece right under the water, and boy is that hot. get enough in there. We're going to let that fill. I don't know if you can see the bubble. Well, there was a bubble right about here. But you can kind of see iridescent little bubbles in your net or in your fleece or the surface of the water. So you know that it's actually getting the soap out. But as you can tell, there's not a whole lot of soap left because the extracting process removes that water really well along with the soap and the dirt. So it really makes the rinse process and the washing process a lot faster. So we'll go ahead and shut this water off. Now I'm just going to let that soak for about 15-20 minutes. I'm going to give it one swish so that I know that it's been separated and all the fibers have been washed out or rinsed out. And then we'll put it in the extractor for its final extraction of water. And then it will be pretty much bone dry. I'll set it out to dry. We'll see that step next. Here comes the swish. It's one way, and now counterclockwise. And that's all I give it. Let it finish rinsing.